Hey everyone, Sam here from Sugar Spun Run, and today I want to show you how I make my favorite ambrosia salad. Honestly, growing up, I used to hate ambrosia salad. Something about those dessert salads just never quite seemed right to me. I don't know, maybe it's because I expect a salad to be green. Anyway, now that I've gotten older, I've learned I actually really like ambrosia salad, but only if it's made a certain way. See, most salads, most of these old-fashioned salads use Cool Whip for their base. And as you might know, I'm not a fan of using Cool Whip. I like to make my whipped cream completely from scratch, and I have found that when you do that and pair it with ambrosia salad, it takes this dessert to a whole new level. Today I'm really excited to show you how I make this recipe. It's gonna be super quick, so let's get started. Now the first thing you're going to need is a clean glass bowl. We're going to use this bowl to make our homemade whipped cream. That's just 3 simple ingredients. We're going to start with 3/4 cup of cold, heavy cream. And we'll add a 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and just a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now for this step, you're going to need to use an electric mixer because we're going to be beating our cream until we get stiff peaks. You could do this by hand, but you are going to get quite an arm workout if you do it that way, and it's going to take a long time. So I'm just going to use my electric mixer. So after about a minute or so of mixing, your whipped cream mixture should resemble Cool Whip, except it's gonna taste a lot better. It should be really thick, it shouldn't be runny. This is exactly how you want it to look before you proceed. Now we're going to be adding a 1/2 cup of sour cream to the whipped cream for a little depth of flavor. This is what really makes your ambrosia salad taste good without being too sweet. So I'm just gonna stir this in with the whipped cream. You just wanna mix everything together until the whipped cream and the sour cream are nicely combined. So believe it or not, at this point, all of the hard work is really done. All that's left to do now is just assemble your ambrosia salad. You're going to want to grab a large bowl, and this is where we're going to combine all our ingredients. We'll start with 4 cups of mini marshmallows, and you can absolutely use plain, white, regular marshmallows, mini marshmallows, but I often like to use those fruit, rainbow colored ones. It just adds some really nice tropical extra flavor to the salad. We'll also be adding 1.5 cups of sweetened shredded coconut. And now we'll be adding our fruit. So the first fruit you'll need is an 11-ounce can of mandarin oranges, and you want these to be really well drained. We're gonna add these with our coconut and our marshmallows, and we are also going to be adding an 8-ounce can of pineapple tidbits. Again, you want this to be really well drained. Finally, you want to add 3/4 cup of maraschino cherries. Make sure you remove the stems. And again, of course, you're going to want these to also be well drained. All that's left to add now is our whipped cream mixture. So I'm just gonna spoon this into the bowl. So you can see why I recommend using a really large bowl. And you'll just want to stir everything together. I like to use my spatula to do this until everything is well combined and well coated with that sour cream whipped cream mixture. Now ideally, if you're serving ambrosia salad for a party, what you'll want to do is you'll want to cover it with plastic wrap, stick it in the freezer, and let it set for at least an hour before serving. That's going to really help soften up your marshmallows. It's going to help the flavors really meld together. So that is what I recommend. However, I don't feel like waiting an hour right now to try this, and I feel like you don't feel like waiting an hour just to sit there and wait for me to try it, so we're gonna go ahead and dig in right now. So that's really all there is to making ambrosia salad. I'd call it a classic ambrosia salad, except as I mentioned, we are making a much better salad dressing by using homemade whipped cream instead of Cool Whip. I really hope you guys will try this one out. It's great for the summer, but it's also really popular around the holidays. If you do try it, please leave me a comment and let me know what you think, because I always love hearing from you. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is so good. It's creamy, it's got a great tropical fruity flavor, and it's only going to get better after it sits in the fridge. Really hope you guys try this one. Hey, if you guys enjoyed today's ambrosia salad recipe, I would really appreciate it if you would give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, if you enjoyed today's recipe video, here are a few others you might like.